good, big improvement. Something else that can help is if you play the notes in the middle a little bit softer.
Yeah.
Much softer in the middle, just projecting the melody and the bass. Can we try that? Yeah. Yeah, it's still loud. I think you can hear that it's still quite loud. We're using our right hand almost like two hands. Our right hand is almost like two hands, right? Bass and melody with P and A, and then the middle with the M finger. And so we have to create layers with one hand, and that's quite challenging. I think it's easier to do that with two hands. If you're making the note, if you're producing the sound with two hands, it's easier to do that. But we're actually producing the sound with just our right hand. So it's a skill that we are constantly working on that. It's sort of I think the real artistry of a guitarist's right hand is that balance, the balance of the parts. So anticipate is when you prepare the next movement early.
Yeah.
So you prepare a little bit early. So when you do this, you want to anticipate, have these two fingers ready, 1 and 2 ready to go.
Yeah.
And then when you're there, you want to have 3 and 4 ready to go in advance, which means also early, which is anticipating. Yeah. So prepare 1 and 2, prepare 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. See, I'm preparing, like when I play these notes, and then immediately after I play the notes, I'm thinking to the next ones. So I'm thinking 1 and 2, and I actually start moving there slowly. So instead of this, right, which is now I'm not anticipating at all. I'm moving at the last minute. I'm moving at the last moment, and you can see how I couldn't play it very well. So you got to anticipate. Yeah, you want to try that?
Yeah.
Good, nice. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it more secure. Your playing makes it much more secure and much less likely to play the wrong notes because you're getting there early, so you're giving yourself a lot of time, and there's no rushing or scrambling to find the notes. You're already there. You're already moving to the next notes. You're preparing for them in advance, which is so the next measure we've got the bar. Yeah. And now, so before we talked about layers, so what you really want to project is this here, and then the rest of it is soft. You want to project the chord, project, and then the rest is soft. So this is a beautiful projected chord, and then the rest nice and soft. It actually, the phrase actually the last note of the bar is actually a pickup. What's the first note of the next phrase? So if I play, so you want this to be piano here, and then this to be nice and rich piano, and then this F sharp is the melody of the next, is the first note of the next melody. So sometimes it helps to think about what notes belong to what notes are a part of what thing, you know, what notes are part of what phrase, because they're not always, a lot of the time they don't correspond with the bar lines. The bar lines are actually, most of the time the bar lines are wrong in terms of phrasing. Like in terms of phrasing, the bar line should be here. That's where the bar line is. The phrasing bar line should be here, but the rhythmic bar line is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same up here. Like in the first phrase, the rhythmic bar line is there, but the phrasing bar line is, I think, is here.
Yeah.
The phrase goes to all the way to across the bar line to the E, like that. Sometimes it goes across, and sometimes it finishes before the bar line. So, and it's the same here, that it's the phrase starts on there and it goes to here. And then this one is, as we just said. So can we play, could you play this bar now, please? Yeah, good. That's sounding pretty good. You're making these very soft, these notes, which is great. And you're trying to sustain these notes, which is what you want to do. You want to let those ring for as long as you can. This is another good place to anticipate, because it's a big shift. You're in the 7th position at the start of the bar, and then all of a sudden you have to go to the 1st position on that F sharp, right? It's a big shift. So what can help is if you, again, anticipation. And you've got the open B. So you play the open B, and then you can anticipate. So you play the open B, and then you can think 2nd finger, get it ready on the 1st string, shift down. See what I'm doing there? I'm going 2nd finger, and then I'm putting my 2nd finger, getting it ready on the 1st string before I shift, and then I shift. Yeah, so this piece is, there's a lot, there's so much, I love this piece. See, I saw you were looking at the 2nd fret before, still here, your hand was still here, but you started to look at the 2nd fret. And that's really good. That's what you want to do. It means you're very unlikely to miss the note if you do that. Oh, that's beautiful. And you're creating the layer too. You're playing this loud and these notes soft. It's beautiful. Very good. Very good. All right. Next bar. So the next bar is the minor version of the A section. You know, the A section. That, and now it's. So it's relates, you know, directly relates to the major section here. So it's just the same. It's really the same idea. Play these notes softer here. Yeah. So could you play that bar? I think we'll get through this bar pretty quick. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. And then we get this beautiful, this is like a scale, you can see, right? It's just like a scale from D to E. And it's falling. So, and it's interesting here that in the bass, you just get this one note in the bass. Like in the rest of the piece, in most of the piece, the bass is fairly active. I can see here is another place where there's just one bass note at the start. But you know, a lot of the time the bass is a bit more active than that. It's just the one bass note, and there's no middle melody, no middle voice either. It's just bass in the melody. So I think this is where you can be a little free. You can have a little bit of freedom here in the rhythm. I think maybe you can sort of think of almost like a fermata on the D, and then it can accelerate. It can accelerando through to the E, and then when you get back here, it's a tempo. Yeah. Okay. So could you try that? So maybe a beautiful on the D. You can put some vibrato, maybe, and then let the phrase just fall, speed up. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, I think you could do more accelerating, and hold the first note even longer. Yeah, nice. And now if the phrase ends, we talked just before, so the rhythm ends here, the rhythmic bar, but the melodic bar line ends there. So this, if you could practice it up to the E. Yeah. One more time. Yeah. Nice. That's good. That's good. That can you could practice that a little more, but it's already coming to life. That's really good. All right. And then the last bar, or the last two bars, but really, again, the melody goes across to here. Back in time, again, you want to make these soft, these notes in the middle, make those softer.
Yeah.
So you hear. Okay, so you can try that, please.
Yeah.
Good, good. No, that sounded good. Yeah. Oh, that's an E at the end. Yeah, you don't want to play. You don't want to play an A at the end. Yeah. Good, good, good. Okay, yeah, that was great. You're really understanding the layers very well. Yeah, that's beautiful. Very good. I think this is a piece that you want to keep for a long time. You want to keep playing.
Yeah.
You can keep playing this piece for a long time. So it's really worth, studying a lot and practicing a lot. So we'll keep on working on this.